I have experience like this. So I was in intense suffering for nearly 3 years, and I couldn't find the reason for this suffering because there was nothing wrong in my life. Usually we are sufferers because there's something wrong in our life, but there wasn't anything wrong in my life. So but the suffering was so intense that I could feel like I was bearing the suffering for 1,000 years, the accumulation of suffering for 1,000 years. I was feeling like that. And the suffering also even um like expressed in the symptom of the physical pain that I have, the body pain. So by the way, this I was explaining in the other videos. That's my suffering, but this was very, very intense suffering for a long time. And I had this experience and I couldn't find a reason that this is happening because there's nothing in my outside life was wrong. Everything was okay, good. It's not like perfect, but it was good. This wasn't bad. This was good. My career was good. My income was good. My family was stable. My relationship was stable. Everything was okay. So nothing really, really can be the reasons for this intense suffering that's happened inside me. So then I I was trying to figure out what the reason was wrong with me. And then I found a videos that the guys in the video explains all the symptoms that I have, like it's suitable. Like what he explained and the symptoms I have is the same. So he's explained that I have spontaneous spiritual awakening, which means that I don't plan or intend or interested in a spiritual awakening. It just happened to me, right? It just happened without my aware. I don't aware about that this will happen and this is happening. So after spending time of reading books about spirituals and also experience by myself, until this moment I have some point of view that what is spirituals and what's enlightenment from my experience. Yeah. So what is spiritual awakenings? I was thinking that what is spiritual? So spirituals is the process that you do, or the process of your action and thinking, thoughts, everything like this to become enlightened. So what is enlightenment now? So enlightenment is the state that you can seize everything, the thing inside you and thing outside you of the way it is without any distortion. It is like you can see, think clear, exactly what is things at this moment, what is at this moment as the way it is, without affected by environment or society. So usually, right, when you see things inside you of this moment, not in the past, not in the future, as only this moment, when you see things inside you and then you give the conclusion about what is, right, what is happening inside me at this moment, what is happening outside at this moment, and you give conclusion, but most of the time this conclusion was affected by your mind, which also is affected from the environment and also the societies and many other factors. For example, now let's see. Okay, so let's see that's what you are seeing now, right? Right. Okay. I feel fear. Let's say you feel fear. And then you start like, I feel these fears, maybe it's because uh, tomorrow I just uh, lost my job, so that in the future I have no more income, so I feel these fears. And that's maybe us going to be die or in the difficult situation, right? Thing like this. So, and then you will like, okay, this is not good. I should not have a negative emotion. I should be positive. Right. So it's like this fear doesn't exist. This fear is illusion. Um, and then you continue to judgment your fears, judgment the feeling that you are having at this moment, and then you find a way to make it become something else. So this is called distortion. Oh, enlightenment is see things as what is. So the person who's enlightened will see that, okay, I have the fear now. And these fears might come from that I just lost my job, so I have insecure that tomorrow I have financial troubles, I have nothing to eat, or things like that, right? And then enlightened people will see this and then will like, but he would not explain it to something else. He's not trying to make it something else or trying to escape from it. He will recognize this fear, accept this fear, and live with these fears. Yeah, so I have these fears. This moment is what I have. This is what is at this moment inside me. So yeah, so that's it. So this is basically what enlightenment means for my experience until now. So that's why that we always see that all the spiritual masters say that everyone can be enlightened. I think it just be this easy. There's nothing complicated about enlightenment, but the things that's complicated is not many people can stay in this position that we can see what is all the time. That's why spiritual matter says be aware. What's awareness of what is, right? So you can seize what is, recognizing what is all the time, and accept what is, and stay with what is. No matter don't label it. You just see what is and stay with what is. This is something very difficult in the concept. It's easy. Just nothing mystery about it. It's easy. But in the doing, to be in this state of awareness of what is, and to be in state of becoming it, being state of stay with what is not easy. Right. It's not easy. So not many of us can do it. And also the mind have tricked you. Because the mind was influenced by the outside, the culture that you was living in, the environment around you. Also, I don't even know if this is past life. I don't say that I believe or disbelieve. I don't say, but I never see my past life, so I don't know if it's right. So I neither believe or disbelieve about this one. But many spirituals say that. But this is DNA design, right? This is scientist proven. So this is then that have stored the information from generation to generation. So the mind also affected by this. That there are the information from the past generations that store in the DNA and then passed to you. So the mind also be affected by this one. And so to be aware of what is and to see this what is clear that it doesn't have no affected by the environment used by your mind, right? By your mind. Let's say by your mind because the mind was the one who's have all the information. So to have this awareness and this knowing and also this um clear seeing of what is at this present without distorted by without affect by the mind is difficult, not easy. So that's why um enlightenment is not easy, but this can happen for every one of us. I think that's at some point in our life there's many of us have enlightenment. We're just not able to maintain this seeing is awareness of seeing for long term or for right all the time. That is what's the difference between us and all the big spirituals, all the famous spirituals masters or the one who's enlightened, right? It's different because they can maintain the awareness, the seeing, the of what is clearly for a long time. So spiritual enlightenment is nothing mystery. It's just a state of awareness of what is. Everyone can be enlightened. The theory is easy, but the beings there is not. But don't make it become like a goal to chase. Because at the time you chase something, you will create suffering. So don't make it a goal to chase. For me, the beginning was happens spontaneously. I didn't choose it to happen. It just happened to me. And the price that I paid was 3 years of intense suffering. Thus, I feel it's mostly destroy my life, destroy my normal life. It's like I cannot do anything. I'm very, very low state of energies. I have no energies at all. Always tired, always surface, always something painful light on here all the time. And the most crazy thing is I cannot find a reason for what is this? What's wrong with me? Couldn't find a reason. So it took me like 3 years in this. I was trying all the way. I was thinking that I have maybe psychological problem like past trauma or childhood trauma. It's not. I don't have these things because I was thinking of that, so I investigate, right? So, but it's not. I was also thinking so maybe because our lives have something wrong with me, but actually my life was good. There's nothing wrong. Just the price I pay is also not small, but I have this experience, um, and because of this spiritual awakening happens to me. So now I am sharing all the videos about my experience to you, and hopefully this is someone who was in the same confusion as I was. I could help them for my explainings in these videos. But by the way, um, so by the way, that's what is purpose that people's come to spirituals because we want to become something better. You want to have more happiness, have a better life, feeling more joyfulness inside us, right? So this is was purpose of the goals. Usually comes like for me, like I was wanting to get out of my suffering, the suffering for no reason. I want to get out of it. So I would say that for many of us, we come to spiritual journeys because there's this goal, there's purpose, and we chase it. There's purpose, so we chase the purpose. So we do spirituals like, okay, so I come to this journey is because I want to have better states of happiness. I want to be more happy, more joyful, right? So this is the goal. But after times, investigate, reading book, blah blah blah, everything, and and yes, you will be. It's time that you feel more happiness, more joyfulness because you might apply tools like meditation or doing yoga. These are tools to make your mind quiet. So when you make your mind quiet, there will be um a space in a like a joyful naturally arise inside you. So you will have you will achieve some joyfulness naturally by doing spiritual too. But many of us, we never be there forever. We never be in the states of happiness and joyfulness forever. The suffering or the or the old thing always coming back, right? So that's why we feel like that we was failures in the spiritual journey. We don't get the success that we will have, joyfulness all the time. So that's why we put the goals because we think the spirituals is to be something that's to be in the state that you know everything in the world, and you be state that you will have joyfulness forever. So, but later, after many efforts, you find that no, it's not. I couldn't. I still didn't get it, so I fell. And this creates suffering. So you put the goal, you chase the goal, and this creates suffering. It's nature. It's how it's happened. So I think that spiritual, we should not put it like a goal to achieve, but we should be in there, not any goal, just like, wow, I live this life naturally that I should know that's what is at this moment, and inside me and outside me as what is, without any distortion, without any, just basically what is the truth of what is. This is when I should know it because I live life so that I know what is, so I make the decision by what is and live a life by what is the true life, right? So it's just, I mean, should not make stupid spirituals by the goal to achieve, but you should living each day live, not by any purpose or meaning or goals, but by living like of the truth, living of what is, because only what is existing, right? What is at the moment is existing. For example, now you have fears, it is existing at this moment, right? Yeah, but you say that, okay, I also have emotion like sad or happiness, but you don't have it now, so it doesn't exist. Now you have fear inside you, so this is what exists. Everything else is not what is. It's the illusion, right? Because it doesn't exist at this moment. So yeah, so that is a little bit my sharing about what is spirituals and enlightenment. I hope this will help. Thank you for watching.